For any instances here, and Raze, you know, Zach, when you're coming in so aggressively here with Ian now in this push.
We talked about Ian going for those roams. He's going for that top lane roam. Can they tussle up Roach? Here's the attempt with the ultimate.
He's going to go to the ultimate right away. Puts the orange down, and that's going to be one more going through it.
ADD
He's just trying to go all in. Does turn into Maganar just in time, and that will be the first.
As a second spawn.
See Beyond right there. Just trying to hand off the blue with Raze. Peeking out, spying out every moment in time. Just going to do the ultimate to get involved. And that's going to be the ultimate coming in from the Tom Kencher. That's going to be a 4v1 scenario now for Kongdoo Monster, who's trying to get this kill onto Ian. Very successful in doing that. Talk about the flash being used earlier in that top gank when he did for the rotation there. Ian's not.
How they set up, they would love an Infernal Drake. But we can see very clearly that MVP are not giving away any freebies.
They're heading back to it. It's still a lot of vision on there. Zach's gonna go in aggressively. The ultimate coming from the gangplank, and that's gonna be a lot of damage coming from the
Sion!
Ultimate does come in. Sion comes from the other side with ADD coming in with the teleport, and Varus is very exposed right now. Edge is gonna go down to the Gnar right now, and Raze just going forward. Gonna be the second casualty coming from Kongdoo Monster, and that's gonna be the initiate they're gonna regret for the time being.
Let's see if they can finish off the Bloblets. They do. They get 2 kills here to the side of MVP. They lose Beyond through it. There's no smites available. Don't know what that means for the Infernal. But they're like, and they're in trouble.
But they're doing the best they can to counter back for the push. They have been taken forward, but it's going to be Raze here along with Gnar. Just going to be trying to push back. Missile Void just going to come in here. ADD just going to be putting with all the damage that they could potentially got him, and that's going to be the first death. Trying to have that 1v1 Demeter that he has been oppressing to the Gangplank so far, but it's going to be Soul in the front line. We actually do say once again, Gangplank ultimate coming through. Maybe Zaya just getting out of there as much as he can. A flash in, and it's going to be a lot of damage just coming through, but Raze taking the most of it. Bloblets once again, ADD just trying to take as much of a trade he can. Down the late TP is going to be coming in from the Gangplank here. It's going to be leading to a lot of damage, and that's going to be Edge trying to just go forward here. 1v1 trade so far with Zach going down. The Soul with the Varus just trying to put out as much damage as he can for Kongdoo here.
The Baron, they trust in that Baron damage. No Mountain Drakes, but plenty of damage on there. Is the spot check, 6,000 health on the Baron. We're seeing them close in. Sion jumps in.
Gonna just go for the Ian here, but it's gonna be swallowed up once again. Soul safe for now, and it's gonna be them just trapped up, and it's gonna be AoE damage and putting all the damage onto the Kongdoo Monster members here. Really nothing for Edge to do, trying to just poke damage as much as they can, but beyond.
Of the Max minion wave. They'll want to push now, but MVP know that. This is probably the time for Sion to ult.
Inhibitor turret is going to go down very, very low. If they just let them be, MVP is going to lose a turret. That's important here. But there's going to be a lot of fights coming out, and Edge is just going to go front here, trying to put as much damage as they can, and just backs out here. Going to get the inhibitor turret.
If they're going in, if Sion's face checking, they have to be ready to fight. Kongdoo Monster have actually taking away the control here. They're allowing MVP to start the Baron. It's already lower than half health.
Did he see Gangplank on the bot lane? That's going to be pushing up, but going to be a steal coming in from Raze, and that will be another Baron. Now going over to Kongdoo, this is going to be a lot bigger win than they got in the first two. That's going to be more kills coming through. Edge is just going to be chasing left and right. Soul just going to be flashing forward all by himself. Pilot's going to be going now. Roach is right there with him. So there's going to be a lot of kills going forward. But Soul is going to be right there onto Ian. The second kill coming towards the side of Kongdoo, and a Baron to
off here. They're making it about a fight. They don't necessarily need to. The sideways are in a great spot. Look at the size of the minion wave on the bot side. Hey, Soul, calm down. You're in the front line. They use the Devour, but for MVP to engage, they have to fully commit. Then an Azir wall becomes behind them. And just like if Anivia's against tanks, you split the threats and it becomes hard. Now in the mid lane, finally the Elder Dragon is leashed.
A 5v4 scenario for Kongdoo Monster does give him the go button to go in, and ADD just trying to go in, and the rest of MVP just trying to steal down the Elder as much as they can from being behind. Raze, can he get another steal? And Beyond just going to go out of the pit here, and that's going to be a free Elder Drake coming in from Kongdoo Monster. Another huge advantage coming from
away.
Ian just trying to get away as much as he can. It's going to be canceled right away with the ultimate coming from Azir, and that's going to be another casualty coming in from MVP, and a huge momentum loss now for MVP. How do they come back?
Not done enough. Let's see if it's right now.
And where we felt like Kongdoo would have made their mistakes in the late game, we saw MVP lose that starting from the Baron. Now this team fight that doesn't work out around the Elder Dragon pit, and that's going to be Kongdoo feeling very confident about their eventual final push that will get them the Nexus. This team fight will not go well, and Sonya seems like going through in a time Timepiece is going to be going forward for Beyond, but otherwise it's going to be the final push that will eventually get them the win here. I'm just going to ultimate down, trying to get away. ADD big with a big Gnar ultimate, that's going to be the one that could get them the win here. Zach just going to bring all the members back, and Pilot is going to be the left here, and Pilot is going to go eventually down. And Roach is going to go down. That's the orange that will initiate the end, and that will be Kongdoo Monster bringing it back to a 1-1 series.
Oh boy, catch your breath, Joe.